a box where I have to try the biggest ones, which is their, and they didn't have any, and they weren't going to get any until like 2 days from now. But I gotta send this shipment off for Amazon, and I don't have a big enough box, and I don't want to put them in separate boxes because they're all going to the same place because they're oversized products. So I picked them up for like 45 cents each. Hopefully I'll make like maybe an average of like $1.30, $1.40 per one. So I picked up I think 95 of them, so it's not bad. And I gotta say, I mean, man, my Walmart, they don't really have good stuff, to be honest, for clearance. It really sucks. I mean, I did find something though that was like worth $5, and you could flip it on Amazon as long as the box is good. And that's another issue. Like, I've stocked items many times on shelves in many departments, and like a lot of those boxes are just, they're fucked up. They really are, and you can't sell those on Amazon. The only way to sell them is on eBay or popular. Um, but you're only going to get like $4 or something like that, maybe. But whatever. But anyways, Walmart didn't have the boxes. I went over to like this boxes. I was like, okay, well, I know that they have this Copies Plus shipping store and copy place, and I go, well, hey, I need a box that is no larger than 25 inches because you can't. But I've been told on Amazon you can't have those. So I was like, okay, I just need a box. And she's like, I got a 20 by 20. I was like, that sounds great. That's just like $7. Like a 16 by 16 at Walmart, which is their large, is like $2. Not even $2. I think it's like $1.78 or something like that. That is crazy for a box. And I don't have a Home Depot. I don't have a Lowe's. I don't have another place around here that has those. And it's really annoying that I have to actually spend a little bit more just to do what I need to do. I know that once I'm able to go to, uh, I don't know, the Boise area and stuff like that, or Tri Cities, I can find boxes. It's not going to be difficult, but it's a pain in the ass. I have to spend so much, and I also bought like wrapping paper, packaging paper, whatever. See, like, and that's $4 too. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could use newspaper and put it in a bag and fill up the areas. I really don't know that. I haven't seen anything on there. I mean, I heard people talk about it, but I don't want to do something wrong because this is my first shipment, and you know I want to be able to get on the up and up, start selling a bunch of stuff on there while I'm selling on Mercari and selling on eBay. Hopefully soon. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully soon I'll be selling on Poshmark, and I know they sell more than just clothes and shoes and stuff. I've heard people selling bags and phone cases and stuff like that. So I probably gonna do that. I know camera's moving a lot. Sorry about that, but I seen the hello. I seen that. It was awesome. Thanks. I didn't even see your name, to be honest, because I had to drive. But anyways, so like I gotta say this, guys. If you guys really want to be invested in, not money wise, just like your whole being invested in starting another business, yeah, it pays to be where you live at, to be honest. If you live in an area that's really populated with a lot of stores, things are gonna be easier for you to find, pick up, and sell. Uh, like I said, like I have, I don't know, I think a handful of like secondhand stores or used stores or whatever to go through. And a couple of them, man, they just overpriced their shit for some reason. Like, hey, eBay makes no sense. The area that we live in is not that rich. It really is not. So like when I go and see it, there goes a people helping people truck. When I see those prices and I'm like, why are these so high? Well, we're trying to be competitive. Competitive to who? Walmart? Trying to be competitive to online and Amazon? Like the one store that's called Clanktronics. I went in there just to look because I haven't been in there in a while, and I seen all their Legos and Hot Wheels. Like, dude, you want way too much for this stuff. Like, I'm talking 10, $20 for Hot Wheel. And then, yeah, that might go for that online, but I'm not online. I'm at a store. I'm not paying for that. That's not a convenience to me, to be honest. And I don't think that business model, if you want to actually make money, is going to help you. Not saying that that might be your business model and great if it works for you. But like I talked to the guy that runs the Clanktronics when I was at Walmart, and I was like, "Hey, what do you sell on?" He was like, "Oh, I sell on eBay. And, I used to sell on Amazon, but I hate it because uh, they charge too much." And I go, "Well, you do know that you do have all these other apps and websites that you can go on to." Hey, hey, thanks, man. Everything is kind of going well. I I can't go back into that, to be honest. Just to let you know, like I I had to get out of it because one, my wife told me to, and I yeah kind of have to, and two, like there's so many more rules and laws that wasn't there before, and it screwed us up. And I'm talking about cryptocurrency, if you guys didn't know, uh, as the comment there. But yeah, I can't do that anymore. In anything else that I have, um, even remotely anything in, like it's staying there. Like I can't touch it. I can't. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. Now this is not a hustle for me. This new thing that I'm doing. This is something that I've always enjoyed doing. I used to sell on eBay before. I actually used to just buy computer parts, put computers together, sell them, and that was that. And I didn't make much money, but I think it was because there's not much of a market unless you got an absorbent amount of things to sell, which is the whole idea of selling on eBay and Amazon and all these other websites. It's all volume. So, like, say you have access to, a clothing store where you can buy really good name brand clothing for like, less than $5 a piece, and you can flip those for $20 to $30. Like, that's a no-brainer, guys. Talk to you later, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for showing up. I haven't seen you in a while. But like, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I sold a Hot Wheels car for $10, and I'm pretty sure it only costed $1 when it was purchased. And that's the thing. And you look around your house, You look at everything you own. You look at everything that you've amassed or purchased, since you became an adult or even as a child growing up. If you look at those things, guys, you're buying things to fill that void. That's all that it is. You're filling a void because you feel empty because you don't have something. Yeah, everyone wants stuff. Like I was I was always, hey, I want that video game, or I need that that processor, or that video card, or something that I know that I wanted, but I really didn't need it. I could go cheap, and I have. I'll go buy cheap things, and I use them because I need them, not because I want them. A computer is something that everyone should have. It's not hard to get a computer. I mean, I bought a coworker a computer once that was on a USB stick. Like, you just plug it into the HDMI port on your TV, monitor, whatever, and you're rocking and rolling. Yeah, now you won't be able to play, AAA video games and stuff on there, but that's not even the whole goal of it. Is having access, and everyone should have access to it. Now, everyone should have a phone. Everyone should have something to have access to the internet. And when you do that, you will prosper. You will profit as long as you know what you're doing. And it all takes research and not sleeping. It's like I literally woke up today at like, I don't know, it was like 6 o'clock this morning. And I was like, fuck, I need to do this. I need to go get a box, even though I have to travel 20 miles to get one. Uh, it's a pain in the ass, but I keep saying this to people, like, you might think that what I'm doing is a bunch of shit. You might think that what I'm doing won't amount to anything, but it's all baby steps. That's all it is. The more you do, the better you get at it. And it's like that with almost everything in life, right? Once you learn how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. Everyone knows how to ride a bike as long as you took the time to learn it. Like I have my 12-year-old knows how to ride a bike, or 11-year-old, but he hasn't tried to ride a bike in a long time, but he still knows how to ride it. You know, it's all muscle memory. Oh, don't come out here, deer. I'll hit you. Actually, I won't. But hey, that's a new law. I heard that in Oregon, if you hit a deer, you get to keep the meat. I don't know. I, I've already hit a deer once with my car, and it was late at night. Literally, just I didn't swerve because it was winter at the time, but there's more deer. But anyways, when I hey, we're back. I guess I don't know what happened there. I think I'm connected to my wireless now. That's what happened. But anyways, I hit the deer and it like went above. He's like, "Oh crap, let's go check it out and stuff." So, but anyways, I ramble on way too much. But my whole premise for this video is, if you guys think doing it, if you at least try something and you don't succeed, there could be a lot of reasons why you don't succeed. It could be just because you never put the work in, or the effort, or the research. That might be the issue. But also, if you just do it, you'll know whether or not you can do something like that. I told my cousin, he lives in California, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing, cuz?" And he's like, "Nothing much, man, just whatever." And I go, "Hey, do you got a job or anything?" And he's like, "No, man, I've been looking for one." And he lives in a really huge city, huge. It's where I used to live. It's where a lot of my family members live. And um, you guys, shout out to Napa Valley if you guys see this. It's in California. But anyways, I was like, "Hey, well, do you have anything?" What do you mean? Like, do you have anything to sell? He goes, oh, I have this used bike. And I mean, I've probably said this before, but he's like, okay. And then he actually literally, I told him what to do. I was like, go post that bike on Craigslist on Facebook Marketplace. And he showed me that he did. Now, I don't know right now because I haven't spoke to him in a week or two if he actually sold it. But I told him, I was like, well, once you're able to sell that, or if you have anything else that you have that you don't need anymore, that you just it's just laying around, I go, why don't you go try selling that? Like it's not going to be any more difficult to get rid of something to make extra money. And I was like, well, once you do that, you take that money that you get, right? You go buy something else, like at a secondhand store, wherever, thrift shop, I don't know, wherever you can buy something pretty cheap that's maybe used secondhand. I go, and then you take that and then you sell that online. And it could be books, it could be clothing, it could be used toys, like the old school Ninja Turtles, Hot Wheels. I've said that before. Um, like literally anything that is kind of retro, that is in really good condition or even semi good condition that's kind of worn. Because I've sold stuff that might have a little bit of wear to it, but it works and it's presentable and people still like it because of the nostalgia of it. So but anyways, like there's so many things that you could sell. Not many people take a look at it or think about it because they think, oh well, it's gonna take too much time or this is stupid or I like things. I like to buy things. Great. I'm glad you like to buy things. But what happens though when you get older? You're going to be stuck in the same spot. Now, yeah, you might get a better job, you might get paid more, but then when you make more money, normally what happens is for most people is they like to go above and beyond their means to survive. Meaning like they go buy a new car and lease it and then they have to have a monthly bill or go out and they have to pay monthly bills for that. Now, of course, everyone has to do that. A house, I understand that, but if you back to where you started, say you just left your parents' house, right? And you didn't go to college because that's what happened to me. I literally traveled. I was a traveling person when I got my GED because I was kicked out of school. Uh, I was 17 years old and I was living in Arkansas and the superintendent of that school told my dad I wouldn't amount to anything, and they kicked me out of school. Now I didn't do anything bad. I wasn't like that bad in school, to be honest. I I mean I might have had a couple of bad grades, and I'm always good at math. I was always good at English, literature, whatever. I can read like a motherfucker. I mean I have that. I have the vocabulary. It just they didn't like me. Now I don't know if I would assumed because I'm Mexican they didn't like me, and I don't know if that was actually the case, but whatever. But anyways, I they kicked me out. I had to go to an alternative school. I went there, and I was there maybe I think a couple of weeks or something. I sat in a cubicle in a room by myself, and I was supposed to study to take my GED test for free, of course. I didn't do it. I didn't study because I'm not stupid. Like, and it was funny because I actually went and took the test, and I was like, I don't know, it was like top 10 or something like percentile or something like that of people taking the test. I don't really know the metrics or the standard of that. I assume that's really good. But anyways, I took that and then I moved from Arkansas to California, went on a Greyhound and traveled.
And I did that quite a bit. Um, I went from like Arkansas to California to Arkansas to Idaho. Um, I did a lot of traveling because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I found what I needed in life, to be honest. Until I moved to my where my parents lived at in Idaho. Um, before all that, I didn't believe that I was amounting to anything, and even trying to get a job when I was living in Napa, like getting a job at that time was not super hard. You just had to put in the work. Like I would go fill out applications and stuff like that. I would I worked at a gym once cleaning. I worked at Napa Auto Parts cleaning machine parts and a dunk tank. You know, I did a lot of things, but I just felt like my resources were not used like to where they needed to be. So I left. Um, when I went to Idaho the first time, I went to see uh, my first girlfriend, and I was trying to get back with her, and she was going through some problems and stuff I don't want to mention, but you know that didn't work out, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go. And I was staying with my sister at the time, and my sister was married to someone else, and he was just a jerk. Um, but anyways, so I've done a lot of things in life. I've seen a lot of things, but as of right now, it feels like nothing is really worth life. What I need to do is work my ass off on the side because I still have a full-time job and then get somewhere. Now, I've said this to many of my friends, I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this shit. I don't know how many people are actually going to follow or think the same way I do, and that's okay. But I'm still here. Still going to be here to help anyone that needs the help if you need it. Like I don't know everything. I don't. But the things that I do know, I will put them to action and I will make something out of it. I'm sitting in here in my driveway because I think my kids are still asleep. My wife's still asleep, but this is really the only time I get to talk without having to worry about people saying stuff. And I know this video is probably going to be choppy. And I apologize. I really do. My internet sucks. I'm not going to get internet. I get a new internet in like 3 days. So that's going to be hopefully exciting. I keep looking over there because I don't, my dog's in the window. He usually wants to go outside because he knows I pull up in the driveway, but doesn't look like he's there. Anyways, my whole reasoning for making these videos is not selfish. I want to tell you what I'm doing, show you what I'm doing, and if you guys want to join along, or if you guys think that it's cool, or if you guys have questions or think that it's stupid, great. You know, leave a comment, ask questions, say what you want to say. This is your life, right? You get to say and do whatever you want pretty much. Um, and it's not going to hurt my feelings no matter what you say. You can call me a beaner. I don't care. I That's one thing that growing up, my mom told me. She's like, "You give people three chances," and I go, "What do you mean?" Because when I was in elementary, I used to get in a lot of fights. Like, not fights where I was being a jerk or I was bullying people. I literally was like helping my friends. Like, I remember once there was one kid that was messing my friend Clint Collins, if you know who you are. Anyways, he was messing with him. He's picking on him. So I like, beat the crap out of him. Not the crap, but I kicked his ass. And then I got trouble. And my mom's like telling me that you give people three chances. And she means like, if you tell someone, hey, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. If they're like picking on you or calling you names or whatever. The name part never really got to me, to be honest. Like anyone could call me names, but once you do something, that's when it'll affect me. But as of right now, I've never shut up, cat. Go away. I've never actually gotten into a fight with anyone because they said something about my mom, because I know it's not true. I've never actually gotten an altercation because of that. But I think to use that rule in life, the three chances, I give a lot of people, chances in life. Like even if you are a bad person, like other people say you're a bad person, I won't necessarily say you're a bad person until I see that. Um, I reserve that judgment. I think I have that right to, say, hey, I don't like you, or you did this to that person, so I don't like you. I have the right, but I choose not to. Like, if you think about it in the long run, why does it matter? Like, people go into a store and they steal food because they're hungry. And yeah, it's a bad thing to do. I think, but I don't think you should judge that person because they did something. Now, if they're doing stuff to, I really would like to talk to those people. Like, I always wanted to ask people, like, why would you want to risk your whole life over a piece of, I don't know, like a cigarettes or a piece of clothing or something like that? Why risk your whole life for that? You're wrong. You could go to a thrift store and say, hey, do you have something I could do? Uh, Heck, pay me $10 a day, you know, something, because you could survive off 10, $20. I remember on my traveling, going back to that, I used to be a door-to-door salesman. I uh, I found this ad in the newspaper when I was living in, I think it was Arkansas. Yeah, I was in Arkansas on the Job Corps, and I saw an ad in the newspaper about, hey, travel United States and you sell things and blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Nope, nope, wasn't great. I mean, some of the experiences were great, but what they do is we were selling magazines, like a whole bunch of different magazines. And what they do is put you in a van, a big old Equaline van or whatever, and you go to all these cities, the big metropolitan areas or whatever, and across the United States, and they drop you off in certain areas, and then you were supposed to go, to each house, knock on the doors, ask them if they want to buy a magazine. If they do, great. If not, you move on, go to the next house, and that's how it is. Well, I was not great at that at all. I mean, they usually paired you up with someone so that way, just in case, something happened, um, that you have someone else there. But I remember once I got I almost got in an actual fight with a dude because he was mad because I didn't sell shit. Like it was so stupid. And I get that it's a job, but they paid me like $20 a day. When you were able to sell stuff, they pay you like $20 a day, and I literally would live off of $20 a day. Now that's a lot. I would always have money left over because I mean, the only thing I think I bought was like food at the gas station, a drink, and then a pack of cigarettes, and that's all we would do. Now I got a lot of money doing that, but I wasted most of it. Like when there parties, they had parties there. They'd go to it because we'd always stay at a hotel. That's how it all works. They go to a hotel, they book up. I don't know, it's like 50 people in the whole company, I guess you want to say. And they would go to a hotel, and they would throw parties. So people would spend a lot of money that they've earned to go and buy liquor and whatever. And that was the fun times. But needless to say, I've done a lot of things in life that the experiences have taught me about business. And there's a lot of people in business that are just there to make the money. They're not there to actually help people. Like if you go look at your own manager, the one right above you, they're there for a paycheck, right? I mean, I can't say 100% of them are there for a paycheck. Maybe some of them love where they work, but most of the time they're there for a paycheck, so they don't really give a shit about what you think, right? They care about what their job entails and what the things they need to do to get the job done throughout the day, and then they go home, and then they forget about you, or whatever. That's how most of them are. But if you're there to make an impact in a business, you can't be selfish. You have to be there for not just the people that you look after or oversee. You have to be there for everyone, because everyone is the same as you. Like, we're all equal. Color, race, religion, or whatever, we're all the same, right? We are all the same. So we all have the same thoughts, possibly, meaning like we all want to accomplish, we want to do in life. So, but everyone's different in that aspect when you put in a predicament, like, they've done something wrong, and people act differently. And most of this might not make sense to you guys. And it's been like 33 minutes, and I don't really care because I'm just sitting here anyways. But I think when it comes down to it, guys, when you want to have something in life, to be something in life, you have to work for it, but you also have to be mindful for everyone else around you. Like that person that's new that showed up at your job, he might look like a prick, but he probably isn't. You got to give people chances in life. It's it's not just a common courtesy. When I Since I work at Walmart, I'm a door greeter, right? That might make people laugh, or might make people think that I'm the lowest of the lowest in that job, and I actually don't think of it that way. I I think it's kind of funny because I like talking to people. I like making a difference in people's lives. I really do. I always have. Always been that way. Now, yeah, I've had my share of depression. I've had my share of not wanting to do shit and just regretting life. I've done that. But I thought about it. I'm like, this is what I need to do. What I need to do is do my job. And then, if I want to get ahead in life, have another job. Even though I can't actually go out and get paid to do something else, this side job is probably going to make me more money in the long run if I keep continuing to doing it. But what my point is, I'm a door greeter, right? I see every customer as not a customer. I don't see him as a customer. And most people in business will say, "What the hell are you talking about?" I don't see people as the customer. I see people as people. Everyone is different. I don't treat people as a customer. I treat them as a person. And that is one thing I think that most companies don't, actually tell their employees. Like, you have a lot of employees in all walks of life that are just dicks to people, and they have no reason to be, right? They have a job. And even though they might have shit going on in life, they have a fucking job, you know? And if you're getting fired that day, yeah, it sucks. And totally agree with, not having a good day. But to treat people like a customer is stupid. I think so. You might not think that way. That's great. Whatever. But Sally coming in the door, she might not have had a great day, right? Her day might have been shit. Her babysitter called her and she couldn't watch her kids, so she had to call into work, and then her pipes broke in her house, and she's worried about all this shit. When she comes into Walmart, she gives a fuck about getting her shit and getting out, right? But if you could tell her, hey, you look cool, or hey, I like that jacket you have on, or hey, that hairstyle's awesome, or wow, you bought that big old toy. I hope your kid likes it. Treating people like people will make people like other people. Does that make sense? If you do good things for people, those people might have a good inspiration to help other people, which in return will help other people. It's not about you. It's not. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about everyone, right? Everyone. All walks of life. Animals, non-animals, amoebas. You know, it's about everything in life. Everything in life that you guys know of was created a long time ago from nothing, probably. I can't say that for a fact, but what I can say is that we're all here for a reason, right? Why make things difficult? Why make life difficult for yourself and other people around you? You might have a shitty job. You might hate what you're doing. You might even be injured and your back hurts like me. I mean, you might have a lot of things in life that suck, but you still have a life. It's your life. You choose how you want to live it. If you want to go smoke weed and drink and that's all you do and you just want to get fucked up every night, more power to you. But when you wake up when you're 70 years old and you have nothing in life because that's what you chose to do throughout your younger years, you fucked yourself, dude. You really did. And I would love to sit there and talk to all those people and and tell them about all this other stuff that I'm doing and just letting them know, hey, you could make a living doing this. You could go do something with your life. You could make an impact on not just your life, but other people around you. Because if you think about helping other people and they start doing, whatever it is to make their lives better, they might help you because they might be further along. They might put in more work. I mean, they might be, a millionaire, in a couple years or whatever because of the shit that they did. And they're probably going to say, hey, you know what? Thanks. That that touches my heart. If someone comes up to me and you know what you said made sense to me. What you said was awesome and it changed my life and I'm a better person because of that. Now, I won't take the credit because I would only take the credit for the things I said, but not for what they did. Because I could tell you anything all day long till I'm blue in the face, but it is all up to you. Life is all up to you. What you do with that is up to you. No one else, unless you're in a concentration camp or you're a slave or whatever, no one can tell you what to do. No one can make you do the things that you do. It's all up here, guys. You could go work at a school district and, live paycheck to paycheck. But what you could also do is work at that school district, take $5, go buy something at the secondhand store and sell it online because you probably have internet. And if you don't, you probably have a phone. And if you don't have internet on your phone because it's just a regular phone, you could go to Walmart, get free Wi-Fi. You could go to Starbucks, get free Wi-Fi. Sell that shit online, guys. Now I know this might be foreign to a lot of people, and this might take a lot of work. This might be more of an issue that people want to deal with because people want that brand new game. People want those new Yeezys, those new sneakers. They want that new jacket. Well, don't you think that you could get that new jacket, those new shoes, that new video game later on when you actually are able to stop doing the job you hate because you make more money working for yourself? Now, you don't have to go and resell. You don't have to go to the secondhand store. You don't even have to go to sell on Amazon. But if you could find a way to make money on the side, raking a yard, mowing lawns, shoveling walks for your neighbor, getting $5, taking that money and reinvesting it into yourself, not buying shit. The means to have all this stuff that we have in life only amounts to a small part of your life. Because this jacket right here in the future will soon be gone. Like, someone might buy it, I might throw it away, and it might deteriorate, in a landfill. It's going to be gone. Everything that we do or have will be gone. It will all be gone. So you've got to choose the right path. It is up to you, but you got to choose the right path. I hope you do. If you have any questions, let me know. Please, guys, like, share, and subscribe. I don't really say that much. Actually, I do. But I really do hope you guys enjoy my content. I don't do a lot of it, and that's mostly because I can't take the time out of the day at this time to make the videos because they got kids and they're noisy. They like playing video games, and I don't want to tell them to stop. I don't want to tell them to, turn everything down while I'm trying to make a video. That just sounds really inconsiderate to me, honestly. So when I get these chances, I'm going to do that. And then when I'm able to, have more free time, I will probably just make more videos. Anyways, even if no one wants to be on them, even if nobody watches them, I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to put these out there for everyone. I want to be bigger than PewDiePie, but I want to do it the right way. I want to not be conventional, I guess you want to say. I see a lot of these people that are doing the reselling stuff right now, and more power to them. They have a fan base. They have people that like the things that they do, so they have this style that they put videos up for. And I'm actually not into that myself. I'm not into that format type thing. I mean, yeah, I might say, hey, look what I bought, look what I have, and look what I'm doing, and that's fine and all, because I want people to see that. And I don't mean like a month. I don't mean like 6 months. This could take years, guys. But I think about it. I'm like, this video right here that is live. This video right here, I believe that my kids' kids or kids, or even further, are gonna see this video. They're gonna say, "Wow, grandpa, great grandpa, great grandpa, you had something there." Yeah, you talk a lot of shit, probably ramble too much, but I don't care, dude. I really don't. This is me. This is how I've always been. I like to help people. I do. I've always like helping people. I mean, I let people live with me for free. And And I've always done that ever since I've had kids. I've had my own place. I let people stay with me because people need help. Like, people need help. And if you could help one person and they acknowledge it, that's awesome. Not many people get that in life. People get lost and stranded and think that they have to, go towards that road where they have to be illegal just to make it in life. You don't have to. The system's already put in place here for all of us because we have this technology to make it in life. Like, we literally have intranet. Sorry, I said that wrong. I said intranet. We have internet that allows us to communicate with someone that's across the world. And you guys still think you're stuck. You still think, oh, I have to wake up. I have to shower. I have to get ready for work. Oh, it sucks. Job sucks. Working for someone else sucks. But if you're not doing anything in your own personal time, because I'm pretty sure you have an hour or two, I'm pretty sure you have a couple of minutes to do something about that, to, make your life better. If you don't do it, you're going to be stuck in the same rut the rest of your life. And then you're going to have a lot of regret and resentment in life when you get older. And that's, no one else to blame but yourself. But it's true though. I used to work with disabled adults and older people with dementia and stuff like that. And that's the one thing that I know that I see with older people. And it's always the same. They all have regret and resentment because they weren't able to achieve the things that they wanted in life. And that's because they didn't want to take the time, the effort, the extra work to do it. Yeah. It sucks though. It sucks having to put all the extra work. And it sucks having to exhaust all your energy and be so super tired. Like, I literally went to bed last night after going to physical therapy. After doing yoga last night, I did yoga, yes. Again, that's the third time now. But I went to bed super tired. And then I woke up more refreshed. Even though I'm hurting and sore, my brain feels alive, I did stuff that I know is going to help me. I did stuff that I know is going to make my life better. And I just got to keep doing that every single day. Maybe not the yoga every day, but you know what I mean? Like, doing those things to add to your life, to say, hey, you know what? I've done this over and over and over again. It gets easier, guys. Life will get easier. It's all your perception. Everything is everyone's perception. The way everyone perceives things in life is different from other people. You could have an identical twin and they totally would be different than you. Could be. Maybe. All in all, though, guys, I just want to say, do something with your life. Do something. If you want to be something, be someone. You want to be somewhere. It all takes time, guys. It all takes work, patience, studying, doing your research. That's all it takes. And if you're not willing to put it into work, you're not willing to have a better life. And that is your fault, not mine. I will hope I'm able to help you, though. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, let me know. I went a little dark there, I guess. But yeah, if you guys have anything, please, seriously. I really want everyone to see this in the whole world. I'm not joking when I say that. I want everyone in the world to see this video. Everyone. And it's not because of me. I'm not even going to monetize my videos. I'm not. No. I actually did that before, and I just, it I don't think it's going to help me in the long run. I'm not going to put out this tutorial to say, hey, this is how you do it. If you ask me a question, I'm going to answer the question. I'm not going to ask you to pay me $5 just to answer the question. Stupid. Like, if you were homeless, right, and you needed money and you went up to a dude, say, hey, can I have $5? He might give you the $5, but what I think you should do though is say, hey, can you wash a car? You might not do it, but you might if you need that money. It's not about the money for me. It's about helping people for me. But if that money is going to help me achieve my goals, it's from people. I don't know what it is, but I just know when people are not having a great day, not having a great life. I know this for some reason. And I ask. I do. I go out of my way because I care. Not because I want something in return from you. You might think that, but I don't. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go in and pack this box. I'm gonna go in and probably get some breakfast or something because I haven't eaten yet, and it's fucking like 11 o'clock now. Or let's see, yeah, 11:30. Damn. Anyways, like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like and subscribe. Share this with people that might want this information, or if you think this is valuable to you and you think other people are like-minded, awesome. But what I also want you to do is just share it anyways. Share it with all your friends. Anyone that watches this, share this with all your friends, right? That's how I want this to get out. This video is not going to be monetized. None of my videos are going to be monetized, and I'm not going to want any money from you. No one. At all. Ever. I don't want money from you. YouTube probably won't pay me for money because I cuss. Whatever. But I want you guys to share this with everyone. Please. Please. It didn't cut out. I was just doing it on purpose. But yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great, great day. Please like and like and subscribe here. I'm trying to turn this off, but it won't turn off.